Okay, I'm going to take you to get gas, show how much gas costs for this vehicle, and I'm first going to talk about the importance of getting the proper fuel. I mean, this is probably the most important thing besides changing your oil. Every 5,000 miles, you need to get the right fuel. You cannot go and get Super K or whatever that brand is called. You need to get either Shell, Sunoco, or ExxonMobil, or Unocal. I was told by the dealership not to get BP Amoco gas. They said that people experience engine issues after using that gas. So I've listened and I've never used it, even though I have a BP card and I had to give it to my husband to use so that they don't shut it down, because I do use it if I have a rental car. The gas is supposed to be top tier, and my husband has no issues with it in his Mazda. So that's why I keep my card. I only get Shell for this car. Every so often I get Sunoco, but the reason I get Shell only is because I have a rewards card, and I use the rewards card as much as possible. But the secret is you need to pay it off every month, because I think the interest rate's over 30%. So I get a bunch of free gas, which I use. You know, I might have to pay $10 for gas or something if I'm driving a lot that particular month, but a lot of times I don't pay for gas at all, because the Shell credits the gas that I use from the new balance of the card. And like I said, I pay it off every month. I don't pay a dime. So that's why I get Shell, and you must, this is a requirement, you must get the premium gas. You can't get the second tier unless you want to keep visiting the mechanic shop or the dealership. So if you can't afford, if you're not willing to put premium gas into your Audi, then please don't bother getting an Audi, because I guarantee you're going to have nothing but problems, and then you're going to be saying, oh, the Audis stink, they're not reliable, and on and on. So that's why I'll show you what gas I'm getting for my Audi and what I've gotten since day one, since I drove it off the dealership lot. And this car runs just as well as it did when I took it off the dealership lot. It's had no issues, so knock on wood. And then the thing that I didn't mention was that if I decide to buy this car, what I will do, because I do have a small lease payment, it's very inexpensive because I put a large amount down. I plan on contacting Audi Financial Services and requesting a 6-month lease extension, just as a final check to make sure there's no issues whatsoever. And I don't think there will be, but it's just, as my husband says, boots and suspenders. You need just check. And then if there's no issues, I will pay for the car in full, and then it will be mine. I will have the title and all that stuff. And then even just to run the numbers, I could even just buy it. Even if I intend not to keep it, I could just sell it myself. So that's another option. I haven't decided yet. I need to run the numbers, because I still have the residual value to pay on this vehicle, and you still have the sales tax. So I think the residual value is like $35,500 or $34,500 or something like that. Plus, then they tack on 8% sales tax. So I'll have to pay that plus the 8% sales tax, according to my lease contract. And then I need to compare it with Carvana and Kelly Blue Book. And then what I would do, I would ask around at work to see if I could get closer to $40,000 for it. I don't know, because this car it's in mint condition. There's really no scrapes, no tire wear, no scraping of the rims. There's no issues with the interior. There's been no smoking, no eating, nothing. Plus, I have the new tires I got in May for the recall, Continental tires. This car has the warranty protection for the windshield. I think they said it was for life, so I think it's transferable. And then I think the only thing that needs to be rectified on this car is there was a tiny little chip on the hood that I need to put the touch-up paint on, and that was from going to Mount Carroll in northwest Illinois, and they have just nothing but gravel roads, and then you go slow and you still have these rocks jumping up in the air. So I think that's what happened. Other than that, the car is basically in like new condition. So this is the station I go to a lot. Gas is $2.93 for regular. It's going to be a lot more for the premium. Oh wait, maybe it's for a car wash or something. I don't get to my car wash, so I'm taking this. So gas is $4.23, $24.24. So that's what I have to pay. But I get 10 cents off with my card. So now it's $4.14 a gallon. Have this nifty little holder on my gas tank. I bet a lot of people don't even realize that this thing is to hold your gas cap so you're not scratching your paint. Going up and up and up. 413. Let's see, does it get to 12? Okay. So this is typically what I pay every week, unless I did, going to the headlands and that sort of thing. I let the pump shut off itself. I don't try to overfill it. So that's getting gas. So I hope you like this video. Thanks for watching.